Hello, I'm John from Indiana, and I'd like to announce the implementing of a new YouTube channel, and this is for antique tube radio restoration. Uh, my channel that I have a desire is for the beginner, the novice, the person who is just now starting out. I'm going to speak from the heart. I'm new to the YouTube thing, and I'm also new to using all the equipment involved. So it might have a few mess ups, but I just have a heart for these old antique radios, and so I'm going to try to bring that to your attention today. We're going to step over here, and I'm going to sit down for a minute, and we'll talk about the channel and the plan that we have. I'd like to introduce myself as far as my background. I spent 28 years in a large retail environment. I did retire from that 2 years ago, and then I'm planning on spending 5 more years in full-time work, and I'm working for another large corporation, but after 5 years I'm going to fully retire. I want to tell you a little bit about my background as far as how I got into the antique radios. This here's a buddy boy. This has nothing to do with the work that we're going to be starting out, but I just put it here to kind of inspire you. If you're out looking for some place to try to learn how to work on these radios, I'm the person that I hope that I'll be that person that can help you with that. I want to help the beginner. I know that there's a lot of people out here that are teaching how to work on these antique radios, and there's a lot of people that are very good at it and very smart at it. But I want to try to reach out to that person who is just starting out and maybe have trouble with all the terminology and the things that are coming at them because they don't know anything about electronics, and they're looking for that person who can maybe break it down and make it more simple for them to understand. I don't claim to be an expert, but I do claim to have a little bit of background, a little bit of knowledge. So my purpose for this channel is going to be for that beginner, the person who's just starting out. And I hope that I will get a lot of people on board that can maybe feel comfortable in this environment, so they don't have to worry about I said something that you don't understand, what they're doing. Now, terminology is important, but also sometimes we forget and don't realize that there's a lot of people who don't understand what we just said. So I'm going to try to use this channel to try to help break a lot of that down for you. How did I get started in it? About 12-13 years ago, I was driving down the road, and I like working on woodworking, and I saw an old antique radio that was sitting on the side of a road. It was in a pouring rainstorm. We'd had big yard sales that day. This was a leftover yard sale item, and it was sitting out in the rain, and I don't know, my heart broke for it, and I thought, man, that could be such a beautiful piece. So I stopped and asked the guy. He wanted $50 for it, and I thought that was a little much because the veneer was all peeling off and it was really rough shape. And so I offered him $10. I walked out of there with a radio for $10. I brought it home. I usually don't have too much problem with the woodworking. I'm not an expert on woodworking either, but I spent the time in that, and I was able to get that cabinet back and making it look really pretty. And then I got to thinking, wow, I wish this thing would work, because unbeknownst, I didn't know you're not supposed to plug them in. You can really damage your radio when you do that, especially an old tube radio. You can damage transformers and other things, but I didn't know that. I plugged mine in, it didn't work, and it made a loud hum, and of course now I know what that was, but back then I thought, oh wow. So I started spending a lot of time on YouTube. I watched thousands of hours of YouTube videos. I found a lot of guys that could tell me bits and pieces of what I wanted to know, but nobody really that could make it simple for me to understand. A lot of people were saying things and I didn't understand. I had questions, and I thought, what does that mean? What does that mean when they tell me to do something? And And when you'd ask a question, the questions, you didn't even know how to answer the questions on what they were asking for. So that's what my heart started thinking about, people starting out like that. Well, anyway, in my digging, I ran across by accident a guy named John from Arkansas, and I started watching a lot of his videos, and oh my goodness, John broke it down so simple and he catered to the people just starting out. He called them the young guys, and he called anybody new starting out was a young guy. And so I took that time and I studied. I watched his videos, I rewatched his videos, and finally, I mean, he started teaching on schematics and how to read those. He made that so simple. All them wires and all that big bundle of stuff underneath made sense to me, and it was so exciting. Well, John had such an impression on me. He mentioned on his YouTube channel that him and his ham buddies were going down to the Dayton Ham Convention, and so I thought I'd go try to meet him. Well, in my mind, I thought he was setting up a booth down there, so I spent 6 hours walking up and down every booth. Now, Ham Convention is huge. I don't know if you've ever been there, but if you have, you understand. And so I went to that Ham Convention, and I spent 6 hours hunting for John, never did find him. When I got back, I sent him a note at the bottom of one of his videos and told him what I did, and he thought it was funny, but he did contact me back and even gave me his phone number, and I appreciated him taking the time out to make me feel. He said, "You can call me if you really need something, please call me." And I've always considered John as a mentor, even though he wouldn't know me from Adam if he walked up to me. But John, I always considered him as a good friend because he's the one that opened all this up to me. Well, John recently he made a statement that he's not going to post any more YouTube videos for not doing it anymore. But I was being courteous to wait on him to finish his stuff, and now that he is finished, I want to try to fill that void for those people, the young guys, and let make you young guys, the new people, the novices, the beginners, feel like they could reach out to somebody. And I want to take my plan is to take a radio, and we're going to start from start to finish. I'm planning on showing you how to select the right radios to start out with, so you have the right radio to learn on. And then I'm also going to teach you step by step. We're going to go walk in the one end of the radio to the other. Now, if you're any experienced at all in electronics, this may be boring to you. This would be for the person who don't know anything about electronics. But I don't mind if people like and subscribe that are knowledgeable. I don't want you taking over, but I welcome any kind of suggestions or whatever from even the people who are very knowledgeable. I don't really want it to become their site. I want because I'm going to use terms that you guys that are knowledgeable don't like probably, and it's just to help the person understand. That's my plan. So I will explain those terms when we run across some of those terms, and I'm gonna try to help them understand that. But I'm going to teach without those terms, and I will take constructive criticism as long as it's done respectfully, and I will apply it if it needs to be applied. If not, then I will explain why I'm not doing that. But I do appreciate anybody. Just because you're not new, if you want to be bored and watch that, I'm okay with that. I do want to mainly make all of us to be helping those people just starting out. And I'll address that a little bit later on in another video. But the bottom line is my goal for this channel is to teach you the basics, so you will feel comfortable when you're messing with one of these antique radios. This radio here is called a Buddy Boy, and it's made out of rep wood, and I'm not going to go into the details on it, but it's quite a desirable radio, and I haven't restored this one yet, but it'll be in the chain somewhere. I've done over 100 radios, and I've learned a lot about troubleshooting. I'm actually getting fairly good at that. um, and I'm starting to feel comfortable enough. And like I say, I was waiting on John to not to finish, but I want to do this channel in honor of Mr. John from Arkansas. So John from Indiana is going to take and try to do the things that John from Arkansas was doing. Now, I'm not trying to fill his shoes as far as trying to be as good as he is, because I'll never be that good. But I am going to try to fill that void for the things that people, have somebody to bounce questions off of and try to maybe get a little bit of assistance and help. Now, I know I work a full-time job, and for me to be able to answer some of those questions, I may not get to everybody right away. I will try to read them all, but as far as answering them all, now once I fully retire, it might make it a little bit easier for me to do that. But until then, we're gonna, this, like I say, is an introduction video to my YouTube channel. I haven't even started the channel yet, but it'll be starting soon. And I just want I want to be able to get this introduction out of the way, so you kind of know what my heart is. My heart is to teach somebody who has never seen electronics at all, and make them feel comfortable working on an antique radio. Because maybe you're like me, you like working on the cabinet, but you want to hear it too. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I want to help you to do. And I want you to feel comfortable there. And not only that, these old girls, they can kill you. There's 600 and some volts in a lot of these, and if you touch the wrong thing, it'll kill you dead. So I want to make sure that I teach you how to do it safely, so you don't do that. And I worry about a lot of people just grabbing a radio off the street, and they don't know that. And then all at once they're going to get something that's not good. So this is you can make it a very safe hobby as long as you follow the rules. And I'll teach you those rules. That's my heart, and that's my soul on this. And this day, out of honor and respect for Mr. John from Arkansas. John always said that he would sit out on the deck and he would say, "This is from the corner of the deck." And I always loved that. I loved it when he'd sit, and right before he'd start working on a radio, he'd sit out with that radio on the deck, and he'd show you his radio, and then he would take you inside and start working on it. And I may do a few things like that, and that's why I started out here on my deck. I just wanted you to get a little bit of a feel for what I want to do. I want to try to not be him, but I'm trying to fill his shoes, so those people aren't lost, because it killed me when he shut his channel down. I love watching him. Even to this day, I would still watch him. So I thank you guys for listening, and I hope that you'll like and subscribe, and I hope that we can build up a big community here to where we can get a lot of answers. Maybe later on when I get better, I'm still learning how to use all this equipment, the camera equipment. I haven't even learned how to edit yet, but I'm going to learn all that. But when I get good at it, maybe I'll try to do a live stream too, where I can answer questions for you and stuff like that. So if you have anything else, any inputs, any suggestions, I'll be okay with that. Just put them down in the comments whenever I do start this channel. I thank you for your time.